Top 5 PR disasters of the 2000s. When digital scrutiny changed everything, the 2000s marked the dawn of a digital age. Blogs, message boards, and early social platforms gave consumers new power to document and share corporate failures. Companies could no longer count on silence. Crises now played out in public in near real time. These are the top 5 PR disasters of the 2000s, each a milestone in the shift from institutional control to digital accountability. Number 5, Mattel's global toy recall. In 2007, Mattel, the world's largest toy maker, faced every parent's nightmare. Millions of its toys were found to contain unsafe levels of lead paint or tiny magnets that could be fatal if swallowed. That summer, Mattel issued 3 massive recalls affecting nearly 21 million toys globally, including Barbie, Polly Pocket, and Thomas & Friends. But the crisis wasn't just about faulty toys, it was about trust. Parents saw Mattel as a gold standard for safety, and panic spread across newsrooms, mommy blogs, and morning shows. Initially, Mattel blamed Chinese suppliers, but that message backfired. The company later apologized, and the CEO traveled to China to issue a rare public statement of regret, admitting some recalls were due to Mattel's own design flaws. Takeaway: when your audience is families, safety isn't negotiable, and neither is accountability. In a global supply chain, blame shifting looks like evasion. Honesty and empathy matter more than self-protection. Number 4, Hewlett-Packard's spy scandal. In 2006, Hewlett-Packard, then the pride of Silicon Valley, was caught spying on its own board members and the journalists who covered them. Trying to stop leaks, HP hired investigators who used pretexting, impersonating people to access private phone records of board directors, employees, and reporters. The scandal triggered congressional hearings, the chairwoman's resignation, and criminal charges. HP's response? Legalistic, cold, and slow. Emails showed top execs knew what was happening. The irony? They were trying to stop a leak and caused a burst of bad PR. Takeaway: you can't spy your way to credibility. Trust is built on integrity, not intimidation. A leak is bad, but covering it up with illegal behavior is worse. Number 3, Toyota's sudden acceleration. Recall: Toyota had a golden reputation for quality, but between 2007 and 2009, reports surfaced of vehicles accelerating uncontrollably, allegedly without driver input. The company issued recalls, blaming floor mats and faulty pedals, but the message didn't stick. By 2010, more than 9 million cars were recalled globally. Congressional hearings followed. Victims' families testified. Toyota's CEO apologized only after immense media and political pressure. The real crisis? Toyota's reluctance to take full ownership. Every new announcement felt like a correction of the last. Takeaway: a clear narrative beats a scattered one. When facts evolve, transparency, not blame, is your safest lane. Number 2, AOL releases 20 million search queries. In 2006, AOL, then a major web portal, made a grave mistake. To aid academic research, it released anonymized search data from over 650,000 users, spanning 20 million queries. But anonymized didn't mean anonymous. Journalists quickly showed how searches on medical conditions, dresses, even names could be traced to individuals. Though names weren't attached, identities were revealed. AOL's apology came too late. The data was already archived. The tech press called it one of the worst breaches of the decade, not because of hackers, but because the company did it voluntarily. Takeaway: in tech, privacy is PR. Once data is mishandled, no apology can patch it. Prevention is protection. Number 1, Enron Collapse. At the millennium's start, Enron was one of America's most admired companies, an energy giant praised for innovation, agility, and earnings. But behind the scenes, it was a house of cards. Executives used shell companies to hide debt and inflate profits. In 2001, whistleblowers and journalists exposed the truth. Enron's leaders reassured the public while secretly dumping stock. Enron filed for bankruptcy in December 2001. Over 20,000 employees lost their jobs and pensions. Arthur Andersen, Enron's accounting firm, was convicted of obstruction of justice, leading to its collapse. The outrage wasn't just about fraud, it was a betrayal. The silence from leadership destroyed faith in corporate America. Takeaway: you can't outspin fraud. Corporate trust doesn't collapse in a press release, it collapses in the silence before one. The 2000s weren't just the birth of the digital age, they marked the death of corporate invisibility. From toys to tech, from spy games to spreadsheets, companies learned the hard way. The world was watching. Subscribe for more breakdowns in crisis comms, corporate ethics, and brand trust.